want to spend a lot of time talking about the reason why you have multiple um, constructors and how they use. And this is what we call overloading. Um, this is something that we did before we left. We have two constructors, one in which doesn't take anything as an argument, is empty. That will be actually paired up with this one, the first one over here, and the ball driver right here. If actually I really get technical, here's the constructor. The new operator is calling this constructor right here. Um, and then once I created one ball without any argument, then I'm going to create a second ball with an argument. And the argument is going to be an object of ball, which is in this case B1. So which constructor is it calling over here, right here? Well, this one right here. The one that requires a ball type of object. This is the constructor that is being used right here. We need that one because this is the one that is going to have control. Well, doesn't have control, but this is the one that we have control over the instance fields. For us to get the values of the instance fields of this ball over here, we're going to need all the accessor methods. They cannot be, the instance fields of this ball over here cannot be used because they're all private. Take a look, they're all private over here. And that's why we created accessor methods. So when we go down and we look at the actual, right here, when we actually compare, or we use the calculation of the numbers like we did in the geometry one video. Here, pay attention for 1 second. I have from the ball, which I call a B in here, is I use the Rx by using the accessor method. But Rx over here belongs to the acting ball, the ball that is taking as an argument an object of ball type. This overloading is very useful because when you do the colliding balls, right? If you look at the colliding balls driver, you're going to create all objects with empty arguments. So you're going to need a move method. You're going to have to overload this move method to take the actual argument in here, which is a ball that is going to check to see if it's colliding against it. Instead of being in the constructor, it's going to be in the move method. So that means that you're going to be overloading the move method without having to use that second constructor. I'll be talking about that shortly. I would like to see if there are more questions about the ball driver, the ball for the ball driver before doing the colliding. I think it's important to understand how instance fields have data types of another class or the same class of itself. All right, we'll get the other one soon.